soldier.
Guys, TechX Magic here, bringing you Dual Com with TechX King.
Yo, what's up, guys?
And we are commentating on a match where I used the stakeout with grip on jungle, and I'm not exactly sure what I do or how good I do on this, but I know I only have like a couple deaths. And so Tech King is gonna tell you what we're gonna talk about today.
Alright, today we're gonna talk about this time, which was like 4 days ago when we ding dong ditched this dick. That's my dick ass neighbor. We didn't ding dong ditch him just to be dicks, you know. We ding dong ditched him because he's a dick. If that makes any sense. But I'm gonna tell you why he's a dick, and then Tech Magic's gonna tell you the story. My brother's friend is his daughter's boyfriend, and they're in like 5th grade, so you know it's not like a huge thing that they're dating. Like they don't even talk. You know how it is in 5th grade. But so she invited my brother's friend, my brother, and my brother's girlfriend to her birthday party. They went bowling, and my brother called one of the girls there ugly, and he picked my brother up by his neck and sat him on the chair. And when he came home and told my mom there was like handprints on his neck and all that shit, and my mom didn't do anything about it. She didn't even go over and talk to him and say, hey, what the fuck, picking up my kid by the neck? Alright, I wasn't expecting like taking a cord or anything, but Kaylin just flipped a coin. But you know, still, she should still say something. You don't do that to someone else's kid. So that was a pretty dick move. And then one other thing he did is 5 years ago, I think, when I used to like this girl as a friend, not more than a friend, because she's ugly as hell. But we were playing in the park. So this is like going into 4th grade, so no, we were young yet. And she was running towards me, laughing, and I put my foot out and tripped her. And she got up and started laughing. And his wife came out and was like, hey, you don't do that. You don't trip a girl. Do you understand? I'm like, no, not really. And then the guy comes out, and I'm like, ooh, big guy's coming out now. And he started flipping out at me for tripping her. He's like, you don't do that and all that crap. We got in this huge fight, and he came and talked to my mom about it and all that crap. So, yeah, that's why he's a big dick. And now Tech Magic's going to tell you the story.
So the first night it was me, Tech King, and our friend Jesse, who he doesn't play Xbox or anything, but we were we're gonna go outside and deep our ditch. We're like, oh, let's go do this guy because he's a big dick. So we went over there and ding dong ditched him, and he turned on his lights in his house and looked out the window, no biggie. Then I think Tech King ding dong ditched him, and then like we were just pounding on the door. There was no doorbell. We just pound on the door really hard because it's your trailer. And then he just came outside, looked out, and then went back in. And I did it one more time, and I broke the screen door. And he came out with a flashlight, just looking around everywhere. And he's like, get back here, you little shit. And his wife's like, I got the cops on the phone. And Tech King and Jesse, they ran inside while I ran around like the trailer park, because I went on the side of the door and I had to run away. And I just laid in the grass so I could see what he was doing for like 10 minutes, and he was like just out there searching. And then he went back, and I ran back inside, and they went back inside. And then later that night we did it like 4 more times, but he was sleeping and he didn't do anything about it, just like ignored us. And then 2 days later, we when it was me, Ronnie, and Jesse again, we went back to his house and ding dong ditched once. And then again, he just turned on his light and looked outside. And then Jesse did it one more time, and he broke the other door. And it was like one of those plastic ones, and it like bent in, and like, I don't know, like came out of this thing or something. And he came outside with the flashlight and looked all the way around the trailer park, and just for like an hour while we were all like trying, because his mom was, Tech King's mom was gone, and we had to get back in the house before she got back home. And the guy was looking all over Ronnie's house, like with the flashlight, looking in the windows and knocking on the door. But later we figured out that was a cop that knocked. But so he called the cops, and he was looking all over, and we were on the other side of like the trailer park, and we kept going up to look by the house, and a car kept passing by, and it was really dark, so we couldn't really see if it was like a cop or what. But it was, we found out later. And we were just kept going up, and I kept seeing that guy's flashlight go right around the house. And like, and then we started walking down the road more, and car came. We had to jump in the weeds because it was way past curfew and shit here, which is, I hate curfew, but past curfew, and we didn't know if it was a cop or what because it was far away. Jumped in the weeds, and then it went by, and we got back up, and we started walking back towards Ronnie's house, and I went up to look by his house again, and then I heard a knock, and again, and it was a cop, but I thought it was the guy knocking at the door, like to talk to Ronnie's mom, and then I saw his flashlight, and he shined it right at us, and so I ran back down. I was sitting for like 5 minutes, and then went back up, and then we saw Ronnie's mom pulling the driveway, and she went around to the side door to get in, so we all booked ass into the house, but Ronnie went up behind his mom, but like pretending like we were waiting outside to scare her, so she, like, we wouldn't get caught or anything. And then me and Jesse ran inside and sat in the computer room, pretending like we were on the laptop, and then she said, "Why are you guys outside?" We just said we were hanging out with some people, but so she thought it, and then like 10-15 minutes later, a cop comes, knocks on the door, and comes inside, and we hear Ronnie's mom call our names, and we have to go out there, and there's a cop waiting right there, and he's like, "Why are we here, guys?" And Ronnie did all the talking. He's like, "Probably because what we did to the guy's house, because he already knew it was us and stuff, so we weren't gonna lie and just get in a lot more trouble." And then he's like, "Why are you doing that? What are you doing? Should be doing that." We didn't get in really any trouble because he's like, "I don't care if you pass out curfew, just I don't want you banging on that guy's house." And we told him why we were doing it. He didn't seem to care as much, but then we were off the hook, so that's about it. So if you like my videos, comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks.